The president is dead.
November 22nd, President John Fitzgerald Kennedy was shot to death in full view of hundreds of spectators watching him in a Dallas, Texas motorcade. 48 hours later, the man Dallas police said shot the president, Lee Harvey Oswald, was himself killed by Jack Ruby in full view of millions of Americans watching television.
The idea that a person could take this piece of junk and hit a moving target is ludicrous.
But to make it work on a broader scale, the cover-up, you had to have an atmosphere where a broad segment of the government and the mob had agreed that somebody ought to kill the bastard, as they saw it. And each segment that was involved in the cover-up had to have their own grievance against him, the president, which they did. So, one, they were hearing rumors that it was going to happen. Two, an atmosphere had been created where they condoned in advance that it would happen. It was okay to kill this president. They were kind of hungry for it to happen. So you have a relatively small group of people actually plan and execute the killing, and a bunch of other people standing by and just automatically saying it's in our interest to work a cover-up on it. And they had been fed some essential ingredients that would make a cover-up possible, on which to build a cover-up that seems to us, in retrospect, to have been pretty preposterous, of a lone assassin.
After examining everything from the site of the shooting to the gun itself, the Warren Commission, charged with investigating the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, finds that he was brutally gunned down by Lee Harvey Oswald, a disgruntled ex-Marine with Soviet ties and Cuban sympathies. He acted alone.
Endless number of possibilities, and they've all been put together cogently. Each individual presenting his theory has done a good job. They all can't be right, but one may be correct.